From Newport on the Levee, Fox 19 and the Cincinnati Bengals present Bengals Now. Sponsored by Wendy's, Jake Sweeney Chevrolet, CareSource, Shelf Genie, and Newport on the Levee.
This is Bengals Now right here on Fox 19 Now. I am Jeremy Rao. He is Joe Danneman. Week 3 for the Bengals, and man, what a week we have, the guests we have, the things we can talk about. Prime time on the way here in Cincinnati.
Yes, Cincinnati's about to be in the national spotlight on Monday Night Football against the Washington Commanders. Today, we're going to talk about what happened in Kansas City and looking forward to this team now starting to take off and play better football for the rest of the season. Our main guest tonight, you know him. He was here week 1. He's back here tonight in week 3. Taylor-Britt is in the house after his big one-hand interception against the Kansas City Chiefs last week. So Taylor-Britt will be here to talk about that big play.
I love it. Okay, so we can call him now. You guys seen Home Alone, I hope? We can call him the Sticky Bandit because Taylor-Britt made one of the best plays in the NFL that we have seen in a long time. Almost Odell Beckham Jr.-like the play that Cam made. So we're going to talk with Cam about that tonight. But the Juice Man always gets the crowd hyped up here at Newport on the Levee.
CTB, Mr. INT.
And
welcome back to the stage, Cam. We appreciate you.
The shirt says, "Count your blessings." I love it, man. All right, Cam, grab a seat, man. So let's start with this, because how could we not? You know, we talked with you post-game about it on Sunday. I know we're looking ahead to primetime football in Cincinnati, but I've seen the highlight a million times now, Cam. The one-handed catch. Just declare it. It was better than Odell Beckham Jr.'s, wasn't it? Just say it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like, though, Cam? You know, we talked about week 1. Is this a Pro Bowl kind of season for you? You need splash highlights, splash plays to make a Pro Bowl sometime. If you look around, everyone is playing that highlight and talking about you. What is that like for you?
Honestly, man, it's kind of never happened before. I've always been overlooked, man. Anything that I've done has been, it's Cam Taylor-Britt, he did this and that. But I think it's good for me to finally get the recognition for doing something, I think that's never been kind of done before.
Okay, so I'm sure you've heard from a lot of people after making a play like that. Friends, former teammates. Who's the coolest person who has reached out to you since you made that play in Kansas City?
I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head.
Okay, so you told me, though, in the back before we came out here that you made a similar type play in practice.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you saw this coming.
Yeah, it happened during the week. I believe on Thursday at our practice, same sideline, same route, same ball, and just kind of went up the same way, and it happened. It kind of like I had a flashback in the game, and everybody was like, ball, snapped my head, and there it was.
Does it feel different? Because I know in your profession, every week has to feel like the most important week. It's a one-week season. We hear that all the time. But when you do have national spotlight, Monday Night Football, home crowd, does it feel a little bit different, more turned up when you have a home game like this?
Man, of course, man. You're the only show on TV. And everybody's watching. I feel like, that gives you a little more chills than anything, knowing that, anything that you do, the world will know. No hiccups or anything, but when you do something good, the world will know as well.
I was looking at Pro Football Focus, and I believe they have ranked you, and I know it's early in the season, but as the top corner or one of the top corners in the league right now. Do you see that stuff?
Yeah, I see that stuff. A lot of people tag me in it. Of course, I browse at it, but honestly, you can't think too much into that stuff because, like you said, it's a week-to-week thing. You can't come in there knowing, I was the top-ranked corner this week. You got to do it again. So you can't dwell on something that's happened in the past, and you just have to continue to grow.
Did you keep the football?
Of course.
Okay, so where does it go?
I don't know. My mom, she has it.
That's where it should go.
Yeah.
Amazing. Who was the first text that you answered when you got back in the locker room? It was Mom.
Yes,
what did she say?
You did so amazing. That crush was incredible. I know that, the turnout wasn't what it was, but at the end of the day, you did something amazing. So hold your head up.
Very cool. We have so much more coming up with Cam Taylor-Britt and a special guest coming here on Bengals Now. But right now, let's go inside Paycor Stadium, Reagan Holgate with Zac Taylor.
Emotional. was one of the words that you used to describe this loss to KC. Where does that emotion come from?
These road games and tough environments, it takes a lot out of you to leave everything you got on the field, and I felt that from our team. And so there's a lot of emotion after the locker room. There's a lot of emotion on the field as the game plays out. But that just means it means something to our guys, and so we got to keep harnessing that emotion and turning it into some positive stuff for us.
I know you've been here before, not a place that you wanted to obviously get back to, a start that you weren't anticipating. Does this 0-2 start feel any different from the last two?
Again, I feel like we're heading in the right direction. There's a lot of positives to continue to draw from. There's no moral victories for the Cincinnati Bengals coming out of a loss, but there are a lot of things that I'm encouraged by that I think we'll continue to build on that will lead to more victories.
What positives can you take away from this game, considering you were in it the entire game?
The effort from these guys, there was enough for us to find a way to win that game, you know, and ultimately the scoreboard tells us differently, and that's what we have to own. But there were some moments where our guys stepped up, the guys that we're counting on, they stepped up and they led us and they made the plays, and we just have to continue to build off of that.
Monday Night Football and the Commanders here in Week 3. Does a Monday night game, prime time, just these two teams under the spotlight, does that change anything for this team? Is there a little extra juice?
These primetime games are always a little bit extra for us. The crowd that we get is always spectacular. So you think of all the night games that we've had here in the stadium, we fed off the crowd, our guys have played well. I expect more of the same on Monday.
Lastly here, this is how we like to end these with Zac's favorite things. We've been doing this the last few weeks. So Monday night is the Ring of Honor game here at Paycor. Do you have maybe a favorite member of the Ring of Honor here that you look up to? They've all affected me. You know, all these guys that I've had a chance to get around. You know, two foundations I've been a part of are Anthony Munoz's and Ken Anderson's. I've worked closely with both those guys and just supported any which way I can. I don't have my own foundation, so I found it's best just to support where I can. And so they do such positive work for people that really need it. Ken Anderson with you know, children with disabilities like my sister, you know, the Ken Anderson Alliance, and Anthony Munoz, you know, kids that maybe are a little less fortunate, don't have the same opportunity in schoolwork, and giving them college opportunities and scholarship opportunities. So those are two guys that off the field have really impacted my life, and I've gotten to know them very closely, but there's a lot of other great ones as well that are in the Ring of Honor that I really appreciate.
Long way from done on Bengals now. Much more with Cam Taylor-Britt and a special guest. He brought a teammates. We've got that right here next on Bengals Now. Stay with us.
We are back on Bengals Now here on Fox 19 now at Newport on the Levee. The crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger each week. Of course, anytime you have the juice and the energy of Cam Taylor-Britt, the crowd's got to match that juice and energy here inside of Newport on the Levee. Okay, let's now bring out our second guest tonight. He is a rookie defensive back out of TCU, drafted in the 5th round. Josh Newton, in his first year in Cincinnati. Let's give a big Cincinnati welcome to Josh Newton as he makes his way to the stage here on Bengals Now on Fox 19 now. A young man who, by the way, Cam Taylor-Britt says reminds him a lot of himself when he was a rookie. 5th rounder out of TCU on the stage for the first time here on Bengals Now on Fox 19 now. Do you guys have a hand clap, by the way? You have a handshake you do? You don't have one yet? Okay. We'll work on that for next time. Okay. Welcome, Josh.
Look at the kicks, too. All right, Josh.
Oh, appreciate it.
Okay, so let's talk about this here. Your first year in Cincinnati, okay? When I talked to you for the first time on rookie weekend, you told me there's a guy you're leaning into for advice to help you make the transition. Was it this guy?
Yeah, and Mike Hill at the time, because they was the two that like reached out to me like as soon as I got drafted on draft day. Like they was the two guys that hit me up. So I was just like, okay, cool. Like I know what that means.
So being the youngest guy in the room, being the rookie, Cam, what do you make this guy do to kind of, it's not hazing, right? But it's breaking the guy into the league. Does he have to buy donuts?
Yep.
Does he have to come to work with drinks for you guys
Gotta be something.
throughout practice? What does he have to do as the rookie in the room?
We like snacks. You know, there are long days that we're working hard. And, yeah, we need snacks in the meeting room. And it's been a little iffy this year, you know.
Let me get this off my chest.
Go ahead, please.
I feel like y'all should be like keeping everybody else off snap, bro.
Everybody be eating our snacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
The D linemen do try to bully us.
Linebackers, they be.
See, DBs, you guys, I mean, you eat something and you burn it off in seconds.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But
So
give
what
me-
are some of the go-tos then,
Yeah,
right?
that's
What
what
are
I
some of
wanna
the
know,
go-to sacks?
They like the Chips Ahoy, the red bag of Chips Ahoy.
Also the
Chewy.
soft ones.
Chewy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
All right,
Come on,
all right.
come
Come on, there we go.
They like the little bites. They like candy, Sour Patch.
What about the ropes? You know what I'm talking about?
Sour Straws, Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Twizzlers, nah.
No
we
Twizzlers,
don't-
okay.
we haven't had that one yet.
So do they give you recommendations, or is it on you?
It's
just
a list.
Oh, there's a list.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in charge of the list?
All of us.
So
So
y'all
we
just
put
put it
what we
down.
want.
Whatever
Yeah.
they want,
If I
whatever they add up, whatever they want different.
I know everyone here still needs a number. Give me a number of, like, if you were going to go all out for the candy and the snacks, how much would it cost?
Probably about 300.
$300?
Yeah, just snacks alone.
Just
but
snacks. We have much more to come. There's a game that you're going to play. You don't even know yet, man. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for that. That's coming up. But right now, let's go inside the locker room. Reagan Holgate. Rapid fire with Reagan.
Rapid fire questions.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
It's between coffee and cookies and cream.
What about a favorite movie?
I remember the Titans, and then close second is Men of Honor with Cuba Gooding Jr.
What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Ooh, do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
I eat whatever.
What was your favorite Halloween costume that you dressed up as a kid?
My mom bought me a mask, and we kind of like put this costume together. But I had like a puffer coat with a big flannel on, and I had like it was like a scary like scarecrow, but it was cool.
What's your favorite side dish at Thanksgiving?
Probably stuffing.
It's a good one. If you're gonna have one cheat meal, which I know I'm sure you don't get many of, what's it gonna be?
Cheat meal? Geez, probably like some ice cream or something.
Skyline or Gold Star?
Skyline.
Good man, right there. And just lastly, do you have any special talents that you think we should know about?
I like to play chess and golf.
What's your handicap?
In golf? Well, I just shot 88. 88 is the lowest I ever shot. And I'm really stuck at it right now. I shot it like the last 3 times to win, so.
We are back on Bengals Now here at Newport on the Levee. Josh Newton, Cam Taylor-Britt. Time for Ask Me Anything. Let's toss it down to Gabby on the green.
Okay, so we're going to start. We have a Cam super fan here. Look at this
My boy.
outfit.
Oh,
Amazing.
I know.
All right, what's your name?
Aiden,
All right, Aiden. You've been dying to ask this question. Go ahead.
what were your guys' welcome to the NFL moment?
That's a great question. Mine was my rookie year. Terrence Marshall and I were going head to head when we played the Panthers, and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. The ball was right there. I thought I did have it, but going against 6'4", 6'5" receivers in the NFL are pretty tough. And he kind of just picked it up off my head, and I slammed the ball down. I just ran to the sideline, and next play.
How do you catch the football with one hand?
So my coach, he says, practice is, game reality. Practice execution is game reality. So basically, I practice that catch a lot, like a lot. So when the ball is, thrown silly ways and things, I just try to catch them like that. So I had the opportunity to catch it like that in the game, and it just kind of stuck. And I wear 3X gloves, so I hope I can catch it.
What's your favorite team to beat?
I like winning a lot, so honestly, the next one is always the best one.
Who's your favorite recording artist, and what's your favorite jam?
I like Lil Baby. He's a influential artist. He does a lot for people, but he also I think his raps are good.
What do you love about Cincinnati?
Good one.
You gonna think I'm lying, but the people, honestly, I kind of compare it to Nebraska always, just because the way you guys love on your team. This is people who live there their whole life. This is your team. I just play for them. At the end of the day, and I'm doing my best part. To make sure that you guys satisfied with our play and winning for the city. Let's do it.
We're going to play HDay, the game show. Who knows their teammates best? Can they beat the record? That's next on Bengals Now.
Back here on Bengals Now, I am Jeremy Rao. He is Joe Dannon. We've had fun, but let's be honest. Week 3 now. This is the most fun segment we do. It is time for HDay.
Yes, it is 1 minute on the clock.
Yes.
For Josh and Cam to see who knows their teammates better. The record for most guesses in 1 minute, we're going to settle on 7.
7.
The record is 7. You guys get 1 minute to see who can get the most. Okay? The 1 minute starts right now. Go.
All right, so this is how we're going to do this. All right, number 1. He has white hair.
White hair?
Yes, the only person on the team. with
Joe
white
Burrow.
hair. Oh, thank
That's
you.
one.
Okay. He played at Iowa, then went to Michigan.
Iowa, then went to Michigan.
He catches passes.
Yep. All good.
Catches passes.
You can skip it if you want.
Skip.
You can skip.
This guy got an interception last game.
Hakeem.
Okay.
That's 2.
I don't want to. He's on the other side of me in the football game.
Dax.
Okay.
Yep. That's 3. You got 15 seconds.
I don't know how to say this. I might skip it for you. This person is one of the livest person on defense. He talks a lot.
Jermaine Pratt.
No.
Taylor-Britt.
There we go. All right.
Time. You got 4. 4. That's time.
It's time.
That's time. You got 4.
Time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You got 4.
I couldn't get Drew Sample.
And Eric All was the other one you missed.
Eric All.
Eric All was the other one.
All right. All right. That's all right. Josh got 4. And now we can see if Cam can top that, right? We all set? We all set? Okay. Josh, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 1 minute on the clock, and here we go.
We just talked about him the other day. Inside release, vertical.
Oh, Jermaine Burton.
Yeah. That's one. The biggest guy on our team. Big.
Darius Miller?
No.
Trent?
Yeah, Trent Brown.
Oh, Trent. Okay. We got a lot of big ones.
This guy catches passes. He caught a pass 2
Higgins.
hands and scored it with 1 hand.
T. Higgins.
Yes, sir.
3.
This guy is just crazy. He's on the outside.
Logan.
No.
Trey.
Skill.
Yeah.
This guy, he loves. Dang. I can't say this. We're gonna skip that one. We're gonna skip the next
15
one.
seconds.
Goofy.
Jordan Battle.
Rookie.
Oh, rookie. PJ.
Big fella.
Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins.
Yeah, okay.
4.
Come on.
We just got him. Big fella.
Oh, Guy. The big fella. Lawrence
that's
Guy.
Time.
Oh.
Sheldon Rankins.
By the
Sheldon.
way,
No, I went new. I went Lawrence Guy. We just got him.
No,
right?
we just got a big fella.
that.
We just
We'll
got
give it
another
to
big
you.
fella today,
by the
too.
way, the one that you said is crazy is Joseph Osai. I just got to point that out. That's all.
Ooh, all right. I should have got that.
All right, let's go back now inside the Bengals locker room. More talk about Monday Night Football here in Cincinnati.
You know, I'm going to look at it like a good Saturday night, 7:30 Bama game. So, hey, man, but at the end of the day, you know, in all seriousness, I'm more than happy to take my first Monday night game with them and, you know, perform and put on a show.
That's what you live for. You know, when you're a kid, you watch Monday Night Football, falling asleep before school. So I'm excited to be the guy on the TV with that kid watching. So that's always an opportunity that I relish.
Man, you gotta love this crowd here on Bengals Now. Nothing like it. One final segment left. Who can challenge Josh Newton and Cam Taylor-Britt? Stay with us.
And welcome back to Bengals Now. One final segment. We like to think this is the most fun segment of the show. We are on the green, and we are doing for the first time the Red Zone Challenge. Can a Bengals fan take down a couple of pros at football?
All right, so we've got Jaden here. Jaden's ready to throw, and I'm just curious, Jaden, before we throw here, man, how old are you?
11.
And do you play football?
No.
Okay, so he doesn't play football. He's going up against a couple of football players and trying to destroy them. He's got 4 balls here. You ready, Jaden? All right, man, get after it. Let's see it.
Okay, he's 1 for 1. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
That's 3.
Hey.
Oh, okay,
all right,
Jaden.
all right,
That's
all
3
right.
for 4. Okay, so he has set the bar pretty high. Jaden made 3. Josh, you got to
Shout
either
out Jaden,
tie
man.
or beat it. All right, Josh Newton, got to make at least 3 here. All right.
We're ready.
Boom.
Oh, 1.
Hey.
Okay.
Doors open.
All right, that's a good showing. That's a
All right, so
solid
Jaden's
showing.
in first.
2 of
Jaden's still
4.
in first.
All right, let's get Trisha Mackey in here, okay?
Ooh, a surprise
Cincinnati
guest.
celebrity. Trisha Mackey's going to get a shot here. Boy, she played just about every sport there was in high school. So I'm expecting nothing less, Trisha, than
All right, the number to beat
dominant
is 3.
performance.
Here we go.
All right, T-Mac. Oh, the bank. Okay, it's a good start. Okay.
Let's get 2.
All right. Hey, incomplete. Incomplete. Good play by the defense.
Great play by the defense.
Okay, so.
Play by the defense. Finish through the ball. Finish.
Yeah.
Finish.
Great job.
Okay. Here we go. It comes down to this, Jaden.
Man, Jaden's
Cam
got 3.
Taylor-Britt. Look at the look he's giving him.
You dig
Stare
it.
down.
Cam, you dig it.
Oh, here we go. He's got to make at least 3.
Oh, he's going to hike the ball.
All right, first throw. Ooh,
Door's cracked. Door's cracked.
he's still in it.
Da-da-da.
Oh, no.
Oh, now he's got to see if he can type.
Okay, that's 1. All right,
okay.
solid showing.
Come
Everybody,
on, champ.
Jaden.
Come on,
up
champ.
here,
Let's see.
Jaden.
Hold it. Here we go. Champion.
Big winner. Yeah. Make some noise, everybody. Cincinnati Bengals in the house. Monday Night Football on deck. Thanks for watching Bengals Now on Fox 19 now.